Bucky. It is raining again for like the 4th day in a row. So I did 3 days running at the gym and I'm bored of the gym. So I'm gonna go ice skating. So I'll go ice skate all day. They have public skates, it's still the holidays, at Memorial from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m, which is great. They don't have a tree though, so I am gonna go probably tomorrow to the Galleria and go ice skate. Although I think it's like $25. It's free at the Memorial City because I have a stamp card. So I paid like, I don't know what I paid, like $80 for like 11 sessions, and I still have only used like 5. So that's how little I've been ice skating in the last like 3 or 4 months. But I do something every single day, some sort of exercise. Anyway, so I think tomorrow I will go to the Galleria just so I can skate around the tree. Usually I end up hitting the tree at some point when I'm trying to spin. But yeah, it's just been raining and it's now 80 degrees again. And it's very humid and sticky. My RV garage, everything is like damp. And so I have to put the dehumidifier inside the van when it's parked up and then have the massive industrial fan going. And I keep saying that I'm going to do a whole video on climate control because I've never had mold, I've never had any condensation or anything. Even when I'm in the van and it's like, 15, 20 degrees outside, I still don't get it all in the inside because I've got like all these like charcoal packets and, ventilation and stuff. So anyway, that said, I'm just going to drive all the way to the Memorial City. It is, like I said, it's hot and sticky outside, and it is the 28th of December. I think it's the 28th. I don't know. Yeah, I think January 1st is Wednesday. I don't have my calendar in front of me. Anyway, all the days meld together when you don't have a 9 to 5. But I have, like 24/7. I'm working on my nonprofit. I did have a good meeting yesterday. That was fantastic. So trying to get those meetings going now that the holidays are over. A lot of people, are scheduling their vacations obviously during the holidays, but also some of them are using, because it's America, so if you have like a medical procedure, you just take your vacation time. So a lot of people that I know are like in the hospital over Christmas getting various routine things done and checkups because they can. So my daughter, hang on. My daughter is texting me. She's now into Sailor Moon. Oh my God. I'm so happy. She's gone through all the anime, Spy Family, Yotsuba. She's gone through Splatoon. She's read Fruits Basket, like all of the anime that's appropriate for her age group. The preteen, 12 years old. But then she's like, I think I really want to get into Sailor Moon. I'm like, oh, my DNA. Oh, I used to watch the cartoons when I lived in Japan, and we used to do AMVs, anime music videos. Okay, this is nerdy Jenny here, right? I didn't do LARPing. I didn't do like, live action role play or any of that stuff. My friends did. I didn't do Dungeons and Dragons. My friends also did that, and they still do it, even though they're like in their 40s and 50s. Yes, Generation X, we're still nerds at heart. But I used to watch Trigun, Sailor Moon, some of the other anime cartoons as well, and it was great. And then we, would make the anime music videos. But she is now into that, so I'm super, super happy. Now I've got to go find everything Sailor Moon. So it's always when I'm ice skating, when I'm done, I'll go walk around the mall and go on the carousel and all this, got my carousel tokens. But I'll also go into GameStop and I'll go to GameStop and Hot Topic and see if they have anything for Sailor Moon. And then I look on, Amazon, and then go to Barnes & Noble, look at the manga section. So she will read an entire series of manga in like a week, like 17 versions. So I just got her, a bunch of other books here. Sorry, I'm trying to drive and like, I'm just gonna hold this up while I'm looking at the road. Anyway, so I've got her Spy Family, which is a really, really, really good series. And she can explain it to you word for word. Like, her memory is impeccable and she really gets into it. Like, you ask her like how her day is, she's like, I don't know. But then if you ask her about a series that she just read, it'll be like 45 minutes of like intricate detail, just amazing, like enthusiasm. And I'm like, yay. And then I'm like, okay, let's take that energy and transfer it to like folding clothes or doing your, homework. So no, she's great. And she's only 12, so I don't really pressure her into the stuff that can wait. It's like obviously homework we help her with, but I'm not going to be like, you must clean your room. It's like that's ridiculous. Why am I going to do that? No, the things that she, the low-hanging fruit, the things that she really, really loves, I pour all my energy into that, because I really think that's important to keep the child engaged in whatever the children enjoy, right? Like, and then all the other stuff like chores and all that stuff, that can be done. I mean, that should not be the focus of a 12-year-old. It's clean your room, do the dishes, mow the lawn. No, it's like she needs to develop her personality in this time, and this is the part of the child's life where they go from parents to peers. So before 11 or 12, like when they're young, they love, oh my god, there's my mommy, my mommy's awesome, my mom and dad are great. But then like once they hit like puberty, it's suddenly like, ooh, it's my mom and dad, they're not cool, and then suddenly their friends are the cool people. And I'm like, look, I'm not like those regular moms, I'm a cool mom. So and that's where you have to be really careful with the influencing, who they're around, what they're watching on social media, what they're interested in, what they're doing at school. I mean, they took all of her art classes away. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry to say, I'm pissed. I thought she was getting 3 art classes this year, but she's not. So Mama Bear here is a little bit upset that my daughter, who loves art, who's really, really good at doing her anime drawings, and now she's getting into like realistic art, like drawing real faces and people. They took all the art classes away and they replaced it with home economics. And I'm like, look, I have a kitchen that came with the house. We can order out. We can get DoorDash. We don't have to know how to cook. And then like journalism, which is fine, but it's not like the journalism that I know how to do. I'm like, look, your mommy's a journalist. I will teach you journalism. Let's replace journalism with art. So I don't know if the art teacher left. I have no idea. I haven't seen her. So it's really annoying because there's no art clubs. There's nothing that is like honing her talent. And so she just, doesn't have enough time after school with all of the other stuff that she has to do, like on her dad's end at his house, to like do all the stuff, like all the art that she wants to do. So I try to encourage it as much as possible during my time, because I think that's super important. But yeah, so she's texting me right now. So let me get to the ice rink, let me see what she's asking about, and then I'll be on a mission to find everything Sailor Moon. So it's fun. I mean, I love it because my little otaku, my little nerdy child that loves the Japanese stuff because her mommy lived in Japan. And I want to teach her Japanese. I've got all the books and everything, but I know it from living there and also studying every single day. I got out of college and I was thought, okay, I'm done with books. I'm done with studying. Busted my ass in school, a straight A student. Got all my degrees and minors, and graduated. Got 3 dings on the belt, so summa cum laude, and one of the top in the class. And then suddenly I'm like, I moved to Japan where I don't have to do anything. No, I have to learn Japanese. I was like, well, shit. So I had a whole library of Japanese textbooks and still had to study. The learning never ends, but I needed to learn, and I'm glad I speak Japanese. And even 24 years after I moved there, I still speak Japanese. I need to just like, a lot of times I just listen to it when I'm driving. Like I listen to a bunch of different YouTube channels and just kind of just absorb it while I'm driving. But I need to do like more, I need to get back into the Japanese conversation group that meets at the Whole Foods every Monday, and we just sit around and there's some native Japanese speakers and your token jet program person that doesn't speak a word of Japanese, that just sits there like with his backpack, like, I'm a jet program. I'm like, yeah, that's great. You didn't learn a word of Japanese when you lived there. So all your friends were jets. The jet program's the Japanese exchange and teaching, I think. I wasn't a jet, but a lot of my friends were, and they were, many of them didn't even learn Japanese. They were there for 1, 2, 3 years, and they ended up working in Eikaiwa, which is like Japanese language school, like in Tokyo and stuff. But all their friends were foreign, and all their Western, or we say Western, but like English speaking. And I have friends that regret now, like 20 years later, they're like, well, shit, I never learned a word because everyone I knew was speaking English. I lived in the Inaka. I lived in a village where like I was the only English speaking person in my entire office, except a couple office ladies spoke a little English, but they were very shy. And then my supervisor, Mr. Ito, learned all of his English only from movies. So he'll come up to me and like speak to me in movie quotes, and it was so funny. He'll be like, "I'll be back," and I'm like, "Okay, great, Arnold. That's fantastic, Terminator." You know, he was great, and he would watch like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and he would say words like gnarly and rad, and I'm like, "This is cute because you've never been out of Japan, or out of northern Japan even." But he was great. So yeah, and he was funny too. He'd always be like, we're in the hospital because I got sick. We're at one of my appointments, and he'd look up all these, he had a medical dictionary for English, and he'd look it up and go, "Oh, that person is demented." And I'm like, pretty much. And then we'd see like a bunch of like Japanese guys in like business suits with suitcases, and I'm like, what do you think that's about? And he's like, "Oh, I don't know, maybe the Yakuza." And I'm like, "Yeah, they're coming here to visit the guy they whacked." Anyway, it was fun. It was a great time. But yeah, I want to speak Japanese with her. I want to teach her. So that said, I am at the mall, and hopefully it's no longer Christmas shopping. It's Saturday, so I'm hoping it's not too busy. But yeah, the ice rink will be fun. There'll be a lot of people. I'm happy when there's a lot of people at the ice rink, because I don't really do jumps anymore because I don't want to break my arm again. I just do spins and cardio, and I need to learn more footwork. So I need to start getting some YouTube videos, because I learned how to ice skate solely by I've never had a lesson. Actually, I had one lesson. I needed to know how to do a mohawk, and I couldn't figure it out from the video, so I paid a coach like one day to show me how to do a mohawk, which is pretty cool. It's a transition move, and it's very much needed if you want to do any other kinds of spins, moves, footwork, and that kind of stuff. So I needed to know how to do it. I just couldn't figure out how to do the little like this thing. So I did that, but everything else I learned from watching YouTube only. And so I need to find some good videos that will show me how to do a Salchow again, because I forgot, which is waltz jump and Salchow are the only two jumps that I'm going to do. I don't like the toe pick jumps where you have to like ram your toe into the ground and then propel yourself up. I just don't like doing that. I don't like making holes in the ice, because that's what I trip over. But I do like the transition jumps, like the waltz jump and the Salchow. I just forgot during the pandemic how to do a Salchow. I used to be able to do it. But so I'm going to do, I'm going to try to learn Choctaw, which I think I know how to do, but I want to do a backwards Choctaw. There's a couple other moves I don't know the names of. Twizzles, I need to learn how to do twizzles. I can do like one or two in a row, but I want to do more than one. And twizzles is like you're spinning and moving at the same time. So I don't know how to do an Ina Bauer. It's like kind of like this move with your feet. It's a very, very glamorous, beautiful move, and it's really pretty if you're wearing like a if you're wearing like a flowy outfit. It's just really elegant. I can't do it because I can't get the rotation in my hip because of my spine disability. I also can't do the one where both your feet are like this and you're kind of like, your knees are bent and you're kind of like going around. I can't do that because again, I don't have the rotation in my left leg. So, but I want to learn how to do those. So I'll do that, and then where should I park? They have security here. I've got my laundry. I got to do laundry today. I've got my laundry. I just don't want anyone breaking into my car. So I'm going to back in here. Oh, I need to back in. I need to back in with the palm tree behind me because I've got the bike rack and I don't want to end up having anybody smash my bike rack. That happened one time. Some guy hit it. Actually, I got hit twice. So, sorry. Hang on. I got hit twice. The first time was, what's this guy doing? There's a guy like right in front of me, not letting me park. Okay. Sorry, it beeps because I have, the bike rack is blocking the, sorry, I can't even speak. The bike rack is blocking the backup sensors, so I need to get those disengaged. Anyway, so that said, okay, so I'm here. I'm gonna go ice skate. It'll be fun, and let me put everything away, secure everything, so that like somebody doesn't have, you know, a little 5-finger discount in the back of my car. Okay, unless they want my dirty laundry. So, oh my god. Okay, I need to go probably get something to eat as well because I'm gonna skate. It's 10 a.m. exactly. The rink opens at 10, and I plan on skating till 3 p.m. I'm gonna do 5 hours, and then I need to go find a laundromat. I also need to go return a book to Barnes & Noble, which is all the way back down by my old house because they got me the wrong book. They ordered the wrong book. So, okay, well, I will see you guys a little bit later. Bye. All right, we're back on the ice. It's super slippery because I just did the Zamboni, and I've been skating for about 2 hours. I'm gonna do 2 more hours, I think till 2. I was gonna go till 3, but I'm tired and cold and hungry. So anyway, okay, so yeah, so there I am. My skates. I've just been like skating and like doing a couple things, like going over this. Yeah. It's the only trick I have. Oh, here's another one. Literally, that's all I got. Anyway, okay. Yeah, it's raining outside. I don't want to leave yet. I think I'll get lunch here probably, and then I need to go to the laundromat to do my laundry. So that's it. So yeah, so they put all these cones out for the figure skaters, and they're not very nice here at this rink about that. They don't let me go in the middle, even though I'm a figure skater. At the Galleria they do, but at this rink they're like, only if you have a coach. I'm like, this is public skating. There's never coaches here at this time. Like, they're not going to teach someone their whole routine when you've got 700,000 people in these little like push things. Because literally it's like demolition derby. So yeah, coaches generally don't come out here on this time. So anyway, okay. Yeah, all these little kids. I'm highly against these unless it's for like disability. If you're an able-bodied kid and you just lean on this thing because like that doesn't teach you how to skate. Like, I'm a huge fan of just like teach them properly. Like, I used to teach Snowplow Sam. So I used to teach the little kids like how to fall, how to get back up, and how to skate. You got to do that. You can't just give them something to push around. They're never going to learn how to ice skate. Oh, here's another one. Ow, someone hit my thigh. Okay, well that's it. So yeah, because they're all in the middle, they're just going wherever. And it's fun, I guess, if you fit the height of it. But when you see adults pushing it, I'm like, you're just going to kill your back. And I already have a spine disability, so trust me, I know about backs. Anyway, okay, so that's it. Let me just keep skating, and probably hour and 45 minutes, and I'll be done. This is great. Glad I came out here on a rainy day. All right, it's 2 o'clock. The Zamboni's coming out. Kids are getting rowdy. The hockey kids are playing tag and running into people. So I had to tell their parents, I'm like, you just have your kids slow down about like 80 miles an hour. Maybe like go 20 miles an hour. But anyway, yeah, like that. Like, this is public skate, dude. You can't be doing that here. Like, half these people don't know how to skate. So anyway, no, I watch out, because I've seen kids break their face open before. I saw one kid literally like brain damage from smacking their head on the ice. It's pretty bad. I saw one guy like literally break his nose off. But anyway, so it's 2 o'clock. They're gonna clean the ice in a second, and I'm out. I think I'm gonna go just get out of here, go to laundromat, get something to eat quickly, and then go do my laundry, and then that's about it. So I didn't bring my computer or anything, so I didn't want to leave it in the car. So I don't really have anything to do for like an hour and a half at the laundromat, but I don't know, I could just drive somewhere in my car. So I did 4 hours, and I did about 16 miles on the ice skates, which is great. Finally, Strava actually like tracks the skating. Usually it doesn't, and then it just tells me I went like 20 feet, and I'm like, no guys, I was skating for 8 hours, really. Anyway, it's not very high impact. I mean, I'm not really doing anything that wears me out, and I haven't fallen today, so that's good. Usually I'm tripping over the triple axel holes, you know, that the elite skaters do, but there wasn't elite skating this morning. The rink opened at 10 till 9, so it's just holiday skate. But it's fun. It was a good crowd. Nobody too rowdy except those little hockey kids that just stepped on the ice like 10 minutes ago. All right, so it's busy. I kind of want a pretzel though, but I'm trying, I don't know. I've got to deal with my stomach. Okay, they're yelling to get off the ice. I'll explain my stomach later. Everyone's like, get the hell off. Okay, let me get out of here, and I'll chat with you guys when I see you next. Boo, the carousel is closed. Oh well, it's okay. I'll live. There's me, all sad. Okay, I'm gonna walk through Cinemark and try to get back to my car. I am not going to attempt to use any restroom in the food court. Anyway, I just had an ice cream from McDonald's because that's my vice. But yeah, I wanted to ride the mermaid horse. Anyway, Harriet likes going on the teacup, which I don't know why they put a teacup in the middle of the carousel. But anyway, let me go up here. I don't know anyone who would pay $30 to see a movie anymore. So I just watch it on my iPad. Anyway, but it's the experience, you know, for a date night and stuff. But honestly, the only movie theater I like is the iPic, where you get like your own little 2-person pod, blankets and free popcorn, and it's like $55 a ticket. But that's the only place. Like, there's chairs recline, they have a drink holder that keeps your drink cool. So anyway, so let me see if I can cut through. Trying to find my car, which is way on the other side. What is playing? I used to work in the movie industry. Okay, Lion King, Gladiator 2. All right, none of these pretty much like make me want to go watch a movie now anyway. So, okay, so let me walk through. I should be able to get to my car through here. I've never been through here before because I've never paid for a movie at this movie theater. They also have a Santa's Village, which just looks horrible. Just kidding. I'm sure it's pretty, and I'm very much the cynic when it comes to Christmas. It's like past Christmas, and I would really like all the Christmas music to stop. It's also very windy outside for some reason. But yeah, okay, so let me go down this side. Hopefully I can get to my car. Again, captivating content. Oh look, the escalator's not working. What a surprise. Okay, I think this is the playground, the indoor playground, which we went to one time, but Harry didn't like it because the kids were too rough. I think some kid like smacked her in the face or something. So, of course, the parents just, you know, nose deep in their phone. I'm like, ma'am, your kid just smacked my kid. You mind, like, you know, like dealing with this? So, I'm glad the toddler days are over. I love the toddler days. I love the baby days from, like, my kid, but not having to, like, negotiate, like, with other children to, like, not hit each other. Anyway. All right, so there was nothing on sale in there. So everything 50% off. No, the two things I wanted weren't on sale. But that was good. That was a quick walk through. All right, so lesson learned. I can go through Cinemark and get to the food court and then come back here and get to my car.